trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. Get down with you, get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. Yeah, get down with you. Yeah, get down with you.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Let You Tell It podcast. I'm your host, Caesar.
It's your boy, Bula.
And in the building today, let's give him his rollers right now, man. This guy has been fucking putting in work for the Valley.
Man, he got the angles on lock, man.
Making noise, doing it. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
What up, man? My name's Edgar, Macksimo. People know me as Macksimo. And yeah, bro, we here repping.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for coming on,
bro. I appreciate
it. It's
bro.
all love. You already know
I appreciate all the love you've shown us, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
That's what we
Honestly, yeah, Mack has been showing nothing but love to me, Buller, and basically everybody in the 8.
Yeah.
Like you need any type of advice, he's there to give it to you, guide you in the right directions, or in the directions as best as he can. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy got knowledge, this guy got motion, this guy got movement, everything.
Well, I mean, he got his stripes in the game, you know?
Yeah.
You got your stripes in the game. And
I'm
I think
old, bro.
It's very important. To me, I wanted to say this was that for someone that's like, because to me, I was like, yo, this was like, you know, I used to see you like on the podcast. I'm like, damn, like cool. Then I found out mutual people know you. You're from the Valley. I was like, no way. And then you always extended the hand back.
Facts.
You know, so you are honestly one of maybe like the top dudes that like done that.
Yeah, man. Honestly, bro, like. Obviously, I've been grinding for a long time. I've done so many different like things in like the industry and just helping people out and like giving someone like some game never hurts. I think that, I mean, at the end of the day, there's so much money that everyone could eat, bro. Yeah. And I've never been one to like hold back on like either putting someone on, helping connect someone, giving someone a job, like. You know, I'm just here to extend that branch and you know, help the next person up. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Your parents raised the real one.
Hell yeah, for sure. You know, so I mean, before we get into anything, again, like you guys know, for people returning or new people coming and onto the pod, we like to have the person that we're interviewing pick where we're at. Right now, we're in Van Nuys at Tyrone Park.
Facts.
If you know, you know. Why this spot, man?
So a lot of people don't know, but I actually used to hoop here all the time. I was big in hooping, and I actually was like a camp counselor here.
Oh, okay. I got camp going on right now, too.
Yeah, I was a camp counselor here. I actually got hired here to work for the park.
Oh, okay.
And legit, like, I grew up here. I was here
this is a spot.
for years, bro, just hooping from day to nighttime, you know?
That's what's up.
I always was here. So this is why it's special to me. Obviously, like, it's hella gentrified, which is dope for the community, you know, to finally see some turf. Some dirt, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
this used to be hood as fuck.
Hell yeah, I remember playing to play at this park, nothing but dirt.
Me and the homies got hopped right in front of the veterinarian spot right there, too.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. On this block. I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah, bro, so... shout out the Clippers, bro. They redid the basketball court inside too.
Okay.
So, you know.
That's right, you're a Clippers fan.
Yeah,
oh my God, that's right.
Alright, everybody, it was a good interview.
Next episode.
I had to throw it out there, bro.
I just remembered you're a Clippers fan.
The stadium looks cool though. I think it's gonna be something new.
Fire,
you got to check that out, right?
Yeah, bro. I got invited to like they call it the beta test. So pretty much testing out all like the technology for it.
Yeah.
They were showing like the screen, everything that like the seats, bro. The seats are crazy. Like the seats, you could turn like you could make them like heated.
You could charge that throughout the holes.
If you want, you could. I think it has a fan. You could connect each individual seat has a phone charger.
There's something like a noise, like they can track the noise on it too. Huh?
Yeah,
like what
you know how like concerts give that wristband with the light.
Yeah,
every seat has a light.
Damn.
It's like it's a whole vibe, bro. It's lit.
Okay, but that seat
I trip out this was saying.
I know.
Nah.
So that seat that you can like get your chair warm or cold, is that throughout the whole stadium or is it just
every single seat?
Every single seat has its own thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Crazy.
The
screen?
The screen, it's like, I think it's the biggest screen in any stadium. It's like a full 360 outside and inside for people that are sitting down low. It's wild, bro. You could play like the seat has a control. Yeah. So when they play games like at halftime, you could answer. It's wild, bro. Technology's crazy.
Inglewood, like in the past, what 5 to like 4 years they've been changing, bro.
So far,
Changing the game, for
crazy.
sure.
They got
bro.
Hollywood Park. They got the
Yeah,
SoFi
Hollywood
Stadium.
Park. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks really nice out there.
It does. Honestly, when I go out there for festivals, because I mean, a lot of the festivals have been happening right there on Hollywood grounds. It's really nice, like just the setup and all that.
Bro,
It's just the walking, you know.
Yeah,
Especially for like Rolling Loud, like to get from one stage to another.
Oh, yeah.
That walking path was a fucking pain in the ass, and traffic just sucked for it.
Yeah, I mean anything when with cities like developing and growing, obviously it comes with like pros and cons.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, the community suffers, but also the community the community ends up getting jobs. So it's like a weird dynamic of, you know.
People are selling parking spots for like 100 in front of their yard.
Yeah, in front of
I
their
would too,
yard.
bro.
I would, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I would too.
The homie's family lives on 108 and Yukon right there.
Yeah?
Yeah, always throwing parties and then
I'm
like.
gonna just say your name.
Yeah,
we'll
I
get
mean,
free
so I was
parking.
about to say that. I'm like,
Yeah,
hey.
cool. Hey, I got you, bro.
Alright,
I
you
got
said it, bro.
All right, so let's get straight into it right now. Obviously, you're known for Brown Bag. How
Yeah.
did all that get linked?
Is that-
Well, no, actually,
is that
you're known for more.
Yeah,
honestly.
I mean, you know,
I heard about you through there, but
Yeah.
now
Got
that I
it.
put in my homework and
And I know
see you
about
direct
all your
and stuff like
past,
that.
Yeah.
like what you've done in the past, and I'm just like, oh, he was a part of that.
so I guess Brown Bag definitely helped, like put a face to who I was if you didn't know me.
Cause you were behind the lens.
Cause I was behind the lens for I think like 8-9 years.
Damn.
I did photography. I did video work. I worked with a lot of like music labels, so I did a lot of like behind the scenes. I shot covers for artists. I shot almost anything you could think of. I've probably shot before, as far as like photography, and I think like for me, I feel like that's where it really started. But Brown Bag, shout out the Brown Bag fam too, man. That's family. But they definitely helped put like a face to who I was.
Especially because you're always behind the camera.
and talk, you know.
It's dope. Honestly, that's something I wanted to bring up. Like that's how I always thought that was really cool. How I would hear you and then bam.
Yeah,
like,
we
I
didn't
was
know.
like, bro,
It's the
sick.
same. When I first started looking at the Brown Bag, like I started since day one, since they started episodes.
Fire.
And then when I started hearing yours and Angie's voice in the background, I'm all like, who are these people? Like they have like their good 2 cents to put in,
Yeah.
and like they can talk and stuff. And then once they started bringing you guys on, I'm like, oh, okay. But then once I found out who you were and like what you've done in the past, I'm like,
Right.
damn. So he's been part of the industry like that.
Yeah,
you know?
so I came onto the podcast, I think like episode 11 or something like that. So it was fairly early, but they already had developed the idea. They already had like the chemistry, you know. I kind of just came to add a different element, I guess, and help in like helping elevate it. And that's when I kind of slid into more of like a producer role. And that's kind of where
Kinda
everything
producer
started.
bag.
And then that's where I started talking more and just giving my 2 cents. I never thought it would, like I would, you know,
I mean, you drop
end
gems
up
all
on the
day.
radio type of thing, you know.
You drop gems all day. Just when you talk, like it's just if motherfuckers listen, they could really like pick up on
Thank
some
you,
dope
bro.
shit.
Hell
man.
yeah, for sure,
Appreciate
for sure
that.
on that. So, who were you tapped in with most with that? Was it Letty, Vic, or Duno?
It's weird because I knew all of them
Oh, okay.
separately. So I actually had worked with Jorge, shout out Jorge, which is Letty's husband.
Yeah, shout out JP.
On some, shout out JP, man. I had worked with him on some marathon stuff, and just have always met him.
Oh, okay.
You know, he's someone that I definitely looked up to as far as photography and as far as an entrepreneur. So that in itself, you know, him allowing me to be work in his space and see how he worked and how the marathon worked was really cool. And I had met Letty years ago before that too, just in the industry, you know, shooting and being in and out of places. And then I shot this documentary with my homie Truman for Rosecrans Vic.
Okay.
And it was actually for Draco. It was like a Draco thing, and it was like this really cool concept where he had a bunch of LA rappers come out and perform. So I met him there, and then I think I met Duno there, and then down the line I was doing like creative directing and helping with Perico. G Perico. Yeah, I hit up Duno to come out in the Welcome to the Land video. So that's how like that connection happened, and ever since then it kind of all started. You know, it just made sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell people how important is the way you connect with other people in the industry and how that can help you maneuver and like through the
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty common saying, like your network is your net worth.
Yeah.
But it's definitely maintaining those relationships.
Yeah.
It can take a lot of energy, but as long as you're genuine about it, you know, you're not going in a place with like seeing how you can come up. I mean, if it does happen, if a genuine connection happens, if you end up working together in business, shout out the cops right there.
Shout out the cats,
Or is
man.
it the
Ambulance. No, fire
Ambulance.
truck.
fire truck? There was just an accident, literally like 30 seconds ago.
They see Macksimo posted, they're like, word?
Nah, that was a crazy accident. But yeah, and then you know, just making sure. I think being genuine and allowing these relationships to like blossom, and if something happens, cool. If not, I mean, just genuinely supporting. And I think down the line, it just all goes full circle.
Oh,
You
of
just gotta
course.
like know whose hand. You know, you gotta shake a couple hands.
Yeah, honestly, bro, I think the biggest thing is like, don't be fooled. You know, there's people that you might not know are connected, are plugged, just by how they look, how they dress. You know, not everyone is dressed like a rapper. You know what I mean? Like there could be some regular dude in some Velcro travel sandals, and that dude is the one with the bread. You know?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah,
Shout out P-Rod. He was like in shorts at the.
Oh, I know at the after party for the
Bro, I was in Chile, bro.
No, yeah, but
Oh, shit.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, I
I
tripped
had
out.
texted you. I was like, hey, we'll see you at the show. You're like, I'm in Chile. I was like, damn, all right.
Bro, this man has so much sauce. He just walks in there like a Nike like little polo and shorts. Crazy.
Crazy,
Everyone
yeah.
was like, yo, that's.
Yeah,
that's
I've actually never met him, but he
What?
looks super humble, bro.
No, he is.
Oh,
which
he's
is cool.
cool.
And
They took a
I'm a
picture
big
with
fan
him.
of.
We had like
you know,
like a
him.
10-minute conversation with him, and like we were just talking to him, and he's really humbled, you know. Like he didn't like, oh nah, like I gotta go or stuff like
Right.
that. He like people were trying to leave. He's like, hold up, I'm having a conversation right here. So when he did that, I was like, damn, you know, like I appreciate that, because I mean you're busy, you know, other people trying to talk to you, but you stood there to have that
man's a
conversation
fucking
with me, you
legend.
know.
Bro,
Like I
legend.
appreciate that.
Legend in skateboarding and for the.
And I
last
mean,
time.
just him doing that shows you why he's been relevant for so long.
Hell
you
yeah.
know, just those little moments of him giving you that time, because man, he probably had like a gang of those conversations, right?
saying, yeah.
And but to you, it meant something.
Hell yeah,
so
for
down the
sure.
line, it's like now you're gonna really support. You know what I mean?
for sure. Yeah. So like, you know, like you said, you know, going somewhere, getting invited somewhere, and
Right.
you're not trying to do too much. It's basically trying to just be a fly on the wall.
Yeah, bro.
Soak up all that energy and just analyze everything in the room.
Facts.
You know?
And that's something I learned like when I was shooting. So a lot of labels would be like, that was like what they would always hit me for some weird reason. I was really good at being a fly on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So like they would send me to like a shoot like with a huge artist in the studio, and they'd be like, look, be a fly on the wall. And I was very good at reading people and knowing when to step in, when to step out, when their energy was weird, when to you know, chime in, when, you know, that's like a skill that I think helped me, because I was in studio with some pretty big artists, you know, and just me being able to be a fly on the wall and not make artists feel uncomfortable or feel like I'm, you know, doing too much. It gave me
helps
like
you a lot.
it gave me like a skill set that down the line works for everything, you know.
And I totally understand that, because I tell him too, like, he said, oh, like, I'll tell him, like, oh, I seen, like, Freddie Gibbs at the Topanga Mall.
I feel like I've seen him at the Bangor Mall so many times.
He gave me this look because he's talking on the phone. So I went like, you know, the little and the handshake, walked away. So why don't you take a picture of him? And so when I was working at Chow Cheese, I dealt with a lot of celebrities. I was like basically the GM. So
That's
it's
on
like
fire
as soon
right
as they walk in, it wasn't like, yo, can we get like a rule in there was like, you take a picture with them, you're fired. Like,
That was a rule?
That was a rule.
That's
yeah, don't
crazy.
do that. Like,
I mean, bro.
no, as a someone that's working there, it's maybe different than like, we just wanted people to feel comfortable.
For sure.
You know? Like, we want you to feel like
You
know,
can come in, sit
sometimes-
down, eat, and
because
shit
they
like
don't
that.
have that all the time. Because everyone wants to take a picture and stuff like that. I remember I missed this on Valentine's Day, and like 5 minutes in the conversation, I was like, oh shit, this is nice. And then after that, we had a whole other 25-minute conversation, and it was like,
Yeah, bro. I mean,
You know,
I wish I could have taken photos with a lot of people
that-
but it is what it is.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
was taught that. I was already taught that now, and like whenever I meet somebody, I'm just all like, you know, like, hey, you know, love what you're doing, keep it
Yeah.
up and stuff like that. And I remember one time, I did that to J Rock.
For TD,
Yeah.
Fire.
No.
the DJ.
No. I mean J-Stone. I'm so sorry.
Oh, J-Stone.
from All Money In.
Yeah,
I met him over there when they
He's
had
a cool dude too.
Yeah, when they opened the shop on Canoga.
Oh, you were there for the grand opening?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
I shot that.
Yeah. So the video was you?
No, I shot photos.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I seen you there.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw you there.
Yeah, I was shooting photos for that.
Yeah.
It was cool.
It's crazy. The homegirl
They got
runs in
published
now.
too.
Yeah.
She's the manager there. She like raps and stuff. She got me in there like 2 years ago, 420, and she paid me to give out 200 plates.
That's
That
fire.
shit was dope, dog.
Man, shout out to Marathon really
Yeah.
knows
Marathon
how
they-
to move.
And the thing is,
How to
like,
make a statement.
Yeah, the contract, like you know, it had the marathons like on it, and to me, I was like, this is wild. Like I'm signing a contract, has the marathon logo on it. You know, like in another life, Nipsey would have been right here, like, oh man, thanks for the food type thing.
He would have been
Right,
trying your food.
I make
crazy.
it a Twan, like you know, it's just, it's dope because I've always like pictured it, and then I'm through like connections, how you said, just being
Right.
cool with people.
That's so
That
fire.
connection I made like 3 years ago in the weed industry, and then man, like 3 years
Same.
ago, it paid off just by just being genuine and keeping that relationship. And it does take energy, but if you really want to go a certain spot, I mean that's what you're gonna
Nah,
have to do.
facts. And shout out that rooster, bro. That's so fire. So
Right
fucking.
there in the
That
background.
rooster's up late, bro. It's about to be one.
I was out hungover.
You gotta be up at
That was
7, bro.
No, but I mean, another thing you were saying, like you said, JP, you know, was a big inspiration to you,
For
like
sure.
you said. And it goes the same with me. You know, I've said this plenty of times where, as his entrepreneurship, you know, I always looked into it, and especially his photography. I wasn't into photography like that, but I respected the stories behind pictures that people
Right.
take.
For sure. He got some
And,
legendary photos.
Like, I met him at the opening as well for the Marathon Collective.
Fire.
And then after that, he had posted like, "Oh, I need some shelves hanged in my office," and I was just all like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna shoot my shot," like, you know. And it was 15 minutes after he posted it, I was like, "Oh, he probably got somebody already." Then bam, he responds to me. It's like, "Oh yeah, come through."
Wait, you
got-"
put the shelves up?
Yeah, I
Oh,
put his
that's
shelves
hard.
up. So
Crazy, bro.
That's fire.
after that, that's when I built a relationship with him. You know, I went to his home, did some work there. I met Letty there.
That's crazy.
That's when Letty had me do some stuff at the old office in downtown.
Yeah,
when you guys
yeah,
had
yeah.
the walls blue, I did work there, and then that's when I met Vic. And from
That's
Vic, I did stuff
wild,
at
bro.
Vic's house, and it's just networking. That was my
That's
type of way
crazy.
of networking.
I didn't even know you did all that. That's
yeah,
fire.
so like, I without Jorge, and then same thing. Jorge did my first logo for the podcast.
Crazy.
I had told him like, hey, you know what, bro? Like, I'm I'm getting my podcast ready. Like, how much you charge for the logo, you know? And then he told me like, oh, what's your concept? Like, he sent me the whole thing on what to do. I was like, well, how much? He's like, don't trip. Like, you didn't charge me, I didn't charge you. And I was just like, no,
Sheesh,
like, I'll
Jorge.
pay for it, bro. And like, that logo, like, even though we just changed our logo, that logo's forever gonna stay with my heart because I'm
It's
like,
a staple, bro.
like, that was made by JP. Like, for people that don't know, like, that's Nipsey's, one of Nipsey's
that's
right
his-
hand, one of his managers.
Got some legendary logos he's created.
The All Money In
Yeah.
logo, you know, the Marathon flag logo.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just all like, that means something to me. But, you know, without JP, I don't think a lot of this would have happened for me. You
Crazy,
know?
bro.
And it's just
Hell
like the
yeah.
connection that you make with people, just being like yourself and all that. You know,
That's
like
all
you
it
said.
is,
You
man.
made that happen though. You made it happen,
Oh.
and you just being cool, like you
Yeah,
don't
bro. I mean, honestly, just like you even shooting that DM, you think sometimes like people are watching, bro. People are always watching.
Yeah.
And just taking that chance and not being afraid to be like, yo, if I swing and I miss, oh well, at least I tried. You
Yeah,
know?
Risk it
you,
for the biscuit.
you miss 100% of the shots you,
You don't
don't
take.
take.
Facts.
I love that. I've been saying that lately so much, and it's dope.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so I mean, I want to get into it. What got you into your photography? Because I know, like, your pictures, they tell a lot of stories.
Thank you, bro.
Your pictures tell a lot of stories.
Low key, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it started. I mean, I've always been like creative since I was little. I've always been into like drawing, anything creative, music, and my mom always made albums, bro, like photo albums for everything, bro. So it'd be like, you know, when I was 5, when I was 6, my brother had his the Christmas album. Like, she was big on printing photos, and like that was the thing we always did. We'd like go through the photos and look. So I feel like subconsciously that probably played a role.
Okay.
And then shout out the homie Jeff and the homie Jamie. They were the first ones in like my little crew, like my homies, my day ones that first got cameras.
Okay.
And when they did it, I was like, yo, I'm gonna get one too. and I kind of already had built a network because before that I did marketing and promo, and I used that same network to start working with those people, with like them.
Yeah.
So that's how kind of I got into the photography aspect of it, and I just felt like it was a natural thing.
That came to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because your pictures, I mean, dating back from like stuff that you've done in the past that came up on like my timeline and stuff like that, I think since like the beginning, your pictures have just always told a little story in the background of it.
Thank you.
You know?
Yeah, no, I'm big on like a feeling. You know, I'm very like critical of myself, which is like good and bad. Cause like, bro, I'm like really, I've been really bad the last few years at like posting on social media, but like I still take lots of photos. So like, bro, I have so many,
you
like,
just share them,
bro, I have so many photos, bro. Like,
I know you
legendary photos that haven't seen the light.
I know you took some crazy pictures in Chile.
Yeah, for sure. And then people always bug me. They're like, especially like Duno, he'll be like, "Oh, he took a photo that we're never gonna see because he don't share them." And it's just I don't know, bro. They're like my babies. And
you never know. You might do a little gallery show or something like.
Yeah, no, for sure.
The possibilities are endless, bro.
Nah, for sure.
Like I was telling him too, cause he was like shoot once a week. This and I'm like, why don't we like record 5 and then he's like, why don't we just drop 2? And I was like,
right.
We got it tucked. We got stuff tucked.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, we took like 2-3 weeks out of work going ham, like
good, bro.
For a minute, people were like, hey, do you guys even like do anything?
That's the way to do it, bro. Yeah. Honestly, creating that system, and then if you knock out 3 in a day, that's 3 weeks that you got covered, you know. And then it gives you that time to obviously, everyone got to work. You know what I'm saying? Work, fam, and peace of mind, because sometimes like overworking yourself, it's good, but there's also like that culture that tries to make it seem like that's how life should be out here. Yeah. And I feel like that's something that they gotta find the balance for.
Yeah, I've seen my parents like work 2 jobs, and I thought that was normal. And then I started working 2 jobs, and like I was like, yo, this like my head is like my mental health is crazy. Like I don't,
bro.
You know, like, but to us that was a normal thing to see people do that.
Yeah.
You know, so and then when she really did it, you're like, oh, this is not good. It's not good for the health.
It's funny because I like catch myself trying not to curse, like if I'm at work.
Yeah. Honestly, hey, right there, though, it's dope. Yeah, no, we
practicing that.
I like that. Dead ass.
I'm not gonna lie, but that's dope because you got that clean image, and that can take you in rooms that like us like have not even fathomed it, you know. But my homie JP tells me, "Oh, you gotta be what's that industry like?"
Murals?
No, yeah, JP Murals.
Shout out JP Murals, man. That's the homie.
He says this word. He's like camera, like camera fucking. I can't believe I'm.
That's the fan right there too, man.
He's basically like camera train or something like that. So when we did the
media train.
Yeah, media train. Sorry, guys.
Now JVB on the news, bro.
Yeah,
he had media train.
Look, 2 different people, dog.
Yeah.
You know, so, but it's dope that it's kind of just one, like, you know. But people who really probably know you, whenever you feel comfortable, I think that your real side comes out type thing.
I'll be cursing,
or maybe, yeah. But I'm saying like it's dope that you can carry that wherever. And you just be forgetting that it's on.
It's like when people say you put like that business voice.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Customer service voice.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Okay, so I mean, talked about your photography. I know now you guys have been on the radio for what, about going on 1.5 years now, something like that?
Yeah, I think almost like 2 years. I think. Oh wait. Yeah, in a few months, I think we're gonna hit 2 years.
How did you feel getting that call that Power 106 wanted to bring you guys onto the radio?
Bro, honestly, shout out Lefty. You know, obviously she's an OG in the radio game, and like for me, like it's funny because it was never like a thought in my mind. You know, I never once thought like I'd be on the radio. People always said like my voice was interesting. So I feel like that kind of helps a little bit, like decipher. Like I guess I stand out a little bit just based on my voice. Like people will recognize when I talk. But yeah, bro, it was never a thought. And when it happened, you know, at first it was I wasn't fully like sure about it, cause I'm a hustler and I've been an entrepreneur and independent for like 9 years. So I was so used to being like, oh, today I'm going to Miami, next week I'll be here, next week I'll be there. I'm gonna take 2 days off, I'm gonna go on vacation with my fam for 3 weeks like that, or whatever, like just kind of like shaping my own calendar however I wanted. You know, sometimes I'd go ham for 6 months and then be like, I'm taking a month off or whatever. And having that control is something that like I like, and I think changing that was probably like the hardest thing that made that choice. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The freedom.
That freedom, bro.
The freedom.
Yeah, it's different for sure.
Have you got used to it already? Like waking up early to get into the station and stuff like that?
Man, to be honest with you, I don't know if I'll ever get used to it, but I'll be there. You know, like, cause even when I would shoot, there was moments that shoots were at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. call time, or there were shoots that they start at midnight and end at 12 noon. You know,
no.
So it's like you were always there. Yeah, you just learn, bro. You just adapt yourself, and like it's less on like I get used to it. It's more like I gotta get my ass up and get this bread, you know.
Oh hell yeah!
Discipline.
If you don't make it, somebody else is gonna make it.
I got
you know?
2 kids, bro.
Yeah,
they gotta eat.
Yeah, exactly.
The things you don't want to do, and they're still going on and doing that thing is the most important thing.
Nah, facts.
When it comes to
and I mean, I love it. I love going up there. I mean, obviously waking up and getting there's the hardest part, but like vibing with everybody, talking, you know, just hanging out with the homies is pretty special, you know, and just seeing all the different people we've been able to meet, the connections, and just like I guess like what we created in a sense is really dope.
I mean, I think it's really dope too because you know, there's people that work in construction, people that work in the sun.
Yeah.
Like your job. I'm not saying that it's easy, but it's like, you know, you're like having.
You're getting to do something you really love and enjoy.
Yeah,
you
for
know,
sure,
and
man.
that you enjoy.
And I definitely don't take it for granted. I'm not gonna say there hasn't been times I haven't taken it for granted, but I definitely don't take it for granted. I know there's people really out here doing like labor and just, you know, our parents, they thought labor, you know, or labor was the only option for a lot of them. You know, just work harder, and I think trying to work smarter, I think is like really. I mean, that's why they came here for, right? For us to kind of change that system. Even though, like, you know, before I was a photographer, it's crazy, bro. I was a behavioral therapist. So I used to work with special needs kids. I did that for like 5 years, 6 years or something. And I was making good money. And telling, like, your parents, telling, like, I told, like, my mother-in-law or whatever, like, telling them I'm gonna quit and I'm gonna pick up a camera and go take photos. Like, they look at you like,
what are you doing?
Yeah, bro. Like, you got a good steady job. Your job has insurance, blah blah blah. Like, bro, they look at you crazy. Like, you're gonna what? Take photos? Like,
but you see, that goes to show you right there, chasing your dreams and actually doing what you want to do and what you love can really take you places.
Nah, facts, bro. Cause I used to do, for like, out of 5-6 years, I think 3 years I did both. I would work at the school and then I would shoot after, or I would shoot like late night concerts and then just sleep for like 4 hours and then go to work, you know?
That's what I'm doing right now. I got my morning job, you know, I got my 9 to 5, and then, you know, after that, you know, I'm coming here recording and stuff like that, you know?
You have to, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta.
It's gonna pay off at the end, you know?
Like, it does, bro.
Like, I'm not even looking at it like that. I'm just all like, I'm doing what I love to do. Like, doing this podcast, like, I love doing it. Yeah. It's like I've said before, like, it's funny because it's like this time last year, I was in a really dark place.
Crazy.
Like, I was in a dark place. I was doing stupid stuff. And there were certain points where I didn't want to be here no more. Damn. You know, I didn't. And then I really thought to myself, you know what? I need to stop this. I need to stop what I'm doing. And I need to really think, what was something that brought me happiness?
Right.
And it was the podcast. And, you know, and I had a lot of people coming to me like, hey, when are you gonna bring it back? When are you gonna, like, we miss hearing episodes. I drive every morning, you know, like, this shit gets boring, you know? And I was just all like, damn, like, I'm taking everything as signs, you know, and I was trying to make up an excuse like, oh, well, you know, I need this. Boom, somebody got this for me. I'm just like, oh, well, I need to buy mics. Boom, my best friend got me 2 mics.
Hard.
And I'm just all like, damn, you know, there's no excuses.
Hey,
like,
man.
I got to put in this work. Like, if people are believing in me, I'm wanting this, I got to fucking believe in myself at the end of it, you know?
Nah, facts. And even just like your homies being there, I think that's something that is huge, you know? That, I mean, supporting each other at the end of the day is really all it takes. And, you know, helping, you know, like you said, you were in a dark place, and just seeing that your homies came through and blessed you with all this, man, that's a blessing. That lets you know you're supposed to be doing this, you know?
Oh, yeah, bro, like, that's, that went to show me a lot about the people around me, and like you said, what I'm meant to do.
The ones that help you push you forward, and the ones that be pushing you to do some wild shit.
Hell yeah.
Which sometimes you can have a balance, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. And I feel like sometimes you need that because you'll lose momentum, or like you're just kind of like burnt out. Because I remember we're doing the 5 interviews a week. After like the 3rd week, I was like, bro, I'm not running out of stuff to say, but it's like takes a lot of energy to sit here and like,
facts, bro.
talk to like, you know, some people are homie like this, right? It's just like we off camera we talk like this, you know.
Sure.
But like there's newer people, and then you're trying to
that we don't know, that we gotta do
Trying to-
research on. Like this is like, honestly right now, this is butter right now. You know, like, it's smooth, like. But like,
I talk all day, bro.
Yeah, but well, that's what you do, you know. That's what you do.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question right there. Did you ever think, like, if you could go back and like really think about it, like as you growing up, that you would be in the position that you are right now?
Probably not, bro. I mean, I feel like I tell people all the time, I was a late bloomer, you know. I didn't get my shit together till like my daughter was like 1. You know what I mean? I was still out wilding, messing around, fucking doing dumb shit, honestly.
Yeah.
And I think when it finally clicked, I realized, I was like, damn, if I would have just thought about this
a while ago.
Years ago,
yeah, right?
shit 1 year before, but like if I would have thought about this like in high school or 18, whatever, fresh out of high school, like it would have been different for sure. But
all those choices made you
the person you are today.
Nah, facts and knowledge, bro. Like you gain knowledge on different things, and I mean it's a journey, bro. Like it's been a journey, and yeah, I mean my first job out of high school, bro, I was a weed trimmer, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and it was just so easy, and I was with my homies.
Yeah.
So like, just even that, it was just gaining knowledge. And bro, we're doing dumb shit, spending money on dumb shit, like, you know.
Man.
18 to what, like 18 to
25?
like no 18 to like 23, I was spending mad Lucci, like for no reason.
Same.
You know, and then I didn't start like the Buller East thing until my first son came. Before my son, I was like on the floor, bro.
How
at
old
my
are
mom's house. I'm 29.
No, how old are you in?
I was 25 when I had my first kid.
See, yeah, I feel like I got my shit together like at 24, bro. Dead ass.
I still don't got my shit together.
Which
but
is
we
fucking, bro. I mean, not like get my shit. I mean, 'cause, you know, I'm still out here. You know, but yeah, bro. Like I don't know. It was just like, damn, I gotta figure this out, you know. And a lot of it was just grinding, bro. And like I said, when I was doing both, there was moments where I'm like, why am I even doing both? Like I'm good at this job.
I'm making money. I'm making steady money and stuff like that. Yeah.
You know, I get all the paid holidays off in the school schedule.
All that,
right?
yeah.
But it all worked out, you know.
Like, look at you now, man.
yourself, bro.
Shit.
That's what you did. Exactly. You bet on yourself and look at you're still winning.
Yeah, I mean,
You're still
shit.
winning.
Yeah, for sure, bro. It's been
You know what I'm
a
saying?
bumpy ride, but we here.
Hey, man. Hey,
You should be proud of yourself, bro. I'm telling you, you have inspired us. For
Thank
sure.
you, bro.
You inspire a lot of people
Thank
in the
you,
valley,
man.
and so I mean, it's an honor to even have you on here and even call you a friend, bro. So.
Nah, for
Yeah,
sure,
for
bro.
sure.
Nah,
Killing it, bro, because you motivate us. For
Nah,
sure,
bro,
dog.
like, and like I said, bro, like anytime I can, like if I could, you know, connect you, plug you, like anything I could do, not, like, you know, information, whatever. I'm, you know,
every time
I'm
you
here,
invite
bro.
us over to the stew, man, I meet so many dope people. Bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
And then
bro.
when I bring the food, everybody looks.
Shout out, man. Shout out, Buller
Man, like,
Eats, bro. Go order some food, man.
Drebo, I met Drebo there. I ended up at his show. I was turned up. Like I was like, man, like it's so dope to be able
Thought
to
you were
get
gonna be
it.
grilling when I got here. I was
Hey,
like,
next, hey, tell Drebo,
I'm fucking with you, bro.
Hey man, next time, man. But it's dope to be able to be in certain rooms, and then I let my personality run like free, or even see you and Danny work is crazy. Like the way you guys just like talk music. I'm literally sitting there and I'm like absorbing all this, you know?
Right.
Like,
That's what happened when the first time they invited me to it with them.
Yeah.
And the way you and Danny were like talking about it, I was like, this duo right here is gonna be unstoppable.
Yeah, shout out ATM Danny, man. Yeah, bro. I mean, shout out that's my dog right there, bro.
and you guys are doing
Amazing.
something
bro.
amazing, bro.
Thank
And
you,
I
You
hope-
bro.
guys are fucking.
That's
The city really don't know what you guys have been up to. You guys are
definitely my
great.
bad. Go ahead.
No, you guys are doing great. Like,
Thank you.
keep that
Don't
shit
don't
going,
ever
bro.
smoke it, man.
Shut your ass up,
Nah,
man.
it's definitely a crazy thing because it's like, you know, just like anything else, like you like you see these like moments of like high, you know, but it's like you know, we still grinding. We have you know, a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
I think, you know, we're learning on the way as well. A lot of like the business side of things. But yeah, that's my bro, dog, and it's been a long time coming, low key. Like this, the partnership, you know, all that matters.
I feel you. Yeah, that shit. What you guys, like I said, I'll say it a million times. What you guys have, that connection, that bond, is for sure gonna be unbreakable. And you guys are doing fucking absolutely crazy things in the valley.
I feel like people that don't like see stuff like how we do, they think like, oh, like this was our like popping like just by doing nothing. It's like these relationships have been built over years.
Yeah,
you know, like years, like of just like not doing nothing, just being cool. And then when they be like, you know what, let's do something, and then bam.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? It's like, so me and the homies used to have like a photo. It was like a photo recording studio in Calabasas.
Okay.
Way before we were like ahead of our time, because now it's like all the rappers live over there, you know, and like just there's different businesses and influencers and all that live on that side. But when we had it legit was like a room, and the homie rented downstairs, and he kind of just gave us a room to do what we wanted, the creative side. And that's where I met Danny, because I went to high school with his cousin, which is one of like my best friends, and he brought him, and Danny was kind of rapping like Bone Thugs, you know, like that, like you know, and kind of like that. And I was like, yo, you hard, bro. And you know, I'll be like, and his voice, he stood out.
Yeah,
he understood like melodies, he understood cadences, and it was like, you're dope, bro. Like, we should, you know, let me help you out.
Yeah, you saw potential.
Yeah, I saw potential in him, and bro, that was maybe 7 years ago, kind of thing.
And look at it now.
And look at it now. You know, down the line, we ended up. I mean, I always knew him and I always talked to him, you know. But when like the actual reconnection happened, that's when it was just like, all right, dope, bro. Like,
you guys planted that seed a long time ago, watered it, and now it's just
and I would be, you know, I'd be in his ear, because I mean, he's always made music. He's made music for a very long time, and it was just certain things that like his old rapper name and different things. I was like, you gotta change that. He'd be like, nah, bro, you don't know. You know, be like, cool, bro. Like,
I gotta do.
You know, but it is what it is. Like it's a divine timing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt, sure. No doubt.
And I feel like even then, like, if you see potential in someone, you have to make sure they see it in themselves, because
facts.
Then you're like, I'm not saying you're wasting time, but it's like, yeah, I can keep telling you, but after a while I'm like, yo, you're not listening, or you're not captivating what I'm trying to tell you,
right?
Or you don't want to put in the work for yourself,
right?
Then there's, you know, like,
nah, bro. I mean, it's especially for artists in today's time, like, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. It's not just making music anymore. You know, back in the day, it'd be like, make music, label, you know, does the work. Now it's like you really are doing everything. You're putting all the groundwork from, you know, social media. You're practically like a social media manager. You're a rapper. You're a writer. You're
accountant,
a stylist. You're an accountant.
Yeah.
You're, you know. And so when we partnered up, it just made sense, because, you know, I had some knowledge in those different things.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, like, you know, connections with like some clothing brands, connections with some artists, just different people that it just all worked out. Ended up going like come full circle, you know?
Yeah,
both of you guys were like pointing to each other's cups and really like
looking out for each other at the end of it. That's exactly what it was. And look at you guys now. That I can't wait for that mixtape with Goddammit Dupree.
The EP is gonna go crazy, man.
Dupree, cool ass dude too, man.
Yeah, shout out Dupree, bro.
Yo, he's right there just chopping it up.
Dupree's a good dude. He's a legend.
Yo,
so like just you know, being able to make that connection and seeing like the music they're making, crazy.
Hell yeah, honestly that. So I had a question for you. Being an 818 native that you are, you know, what do you think about the scene coming up? How the 818's just been making moves when it comes down to everything?
I think it's nice and refreshing to finally see like the 818 starting to support each other. I think for a long time there was like a disconnect, and I don't know what it was with the disconnect, but there was a disconnect with support, and I feel like finally we're starting to see like the collaborations and like the actual, I guess, vocal support. And I think it's huge. I think people sometimes want to be too cool to support each other. You know, they think it's not cool to gas somebody up, and you know, at the end of the day, like, if whoever you support is gonna support you, and if you're not doing it in your own city, in your own community, like I don't think it's ever gonna work.
Yeah.
Your city the city you're from gotta have your back in order for anything to work.
Yeah.
You know.
You gotta be solid in your city.
Yeah,
You gotta be
bro.
a factor. And I feel like the people that have motion right now, or that are trying to work towards something, they're all like looking at you like, yo, why aren't we all just clicking them? And
right.
But it's all organic too, which is dope. You feel me?
No, for sure.
I feel like we didn't sit down at the table like, yo, we're all gonna just get cool, and then we're all gonna just like
blow up
put
and
this
shit
together. Just little by little, everyone starts
No, and
meeting.
I mean in general, like I feel like there's a lot of like intelligent, a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of like hustlers, and a lot of like people from the 818 that are doing their thing, but a lot of there hasn't been like a lot of repping, and I think finally people are feeling comfortable enough to be like, yo, yeah, I'm from the 818, or yeah, which is cool, man. I'm all for it.
Even like with when you guys started doing Danny's, like first recently, like someone showed it to me, Getty Two Shoes, and I was like, that's just from LA, right? And then I started like researching and digging in deeper, and he's like at Tip Top and then like
Yeah.
Man Theater, and I was like, oh, he's from the Valley. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, I started bumping him even more, So
What's crazy? It's like, so I think That's Facts was probably the first video we made where me and Danny like officially like became partners. I think that was the first, not officially, but like when we were like, all right, bro, like we're gonna
work together.
We're gonna make this shit happen.
Yeah.
It was more of like, all right, it's time kind of thing, and that was like the first thing we wanted to show is that we are like from the Valley.
Yeah.
So that's why if you see, the locations are all in the Valley, and they're all to an extent essential to him, to me. So like Tip Tops, he loves Tip Tops, right?
That's the
Classic,
spot right
legendary
there.
spot. They have everything on the menu, bro. You can order anything. And then you got like the Van Nuys tunnels, which the Van Nuys
under the bridge, under the
Van Nuys
airport. There you go.
where it's like if you're from the Valley, like where the tunnel is, that it's Van Nuys Airport. I mean, Van Nuys Airport, I think is like top 10 in the most busiest airport in the United States.
Hell yeah.
And also you see it like in a Hangover movie. You see it in what is it, Takers?
Takers, yeah.
Takers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And shout out Buller, man. That's a good dad right there.
Yeah.
Look at it. Nah,
You're
good, bro.
good. You're good. Hey.
I'm telling you, bro. That's,
He's on
that's
daddy
dope,
duties
bro.
right
Daddy
now.
duties. Look at multitasking.
I mean,
Let's go,
I
man.
I feel like my whole life has been multitasking, bro. I come from the kitchen, like 10 plus years, and you can't just do one thing in the kitchen, bro. There's no way. People are gonna scream at you like, yo, what the fuck is you doing?
Right.
So I think that it's crazy because I took that from the kitchen and I did that with everything else,
Right.
And like with him, like we've done. What happened? It died, Papa.
It died?
Just sit right there.
You want to use my phone?
You want to use this phone? Don't break it. You don't got insurance.
Let's see, man. Oh shit.
He said he ain't got insurance. It's crazy.
Hold on.
Good looking. Now look at this guy. Hey man, look at this guy. Great.
Hold on, man. It overheated.
No way.
Yeah, I was in the sun.
Oh shit.
You better pop your phone up. Yeah, since you're not a dad, it's fine. We forgive you for that.
He don't got YouTube
You-
kids
hey,
on
you
his
got
phone.
phone? You got game on your
Two
phone?
kids. I don't got none of that.
You don't
Damn,
got
my
YouTube,
phone
bro?
overheated.
Yeah, I do.
What the YouTube?
What do you like?
Hey,
What do you like? Hot Wheels?
Thank you, bro.
Put,
Yeah.
All
I like Hot Wheels
you
too.
want to be famous? That's what you want to do and get on the camera.
Yeah. You want to watch Hot Wheels? Or Pokemon?
nah, I'm
Here,
good on mine.
over
You're good.
here.
You're good.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
That's funny. Damn, my phone overheated right when the
Right when you needed it,
homie
man.
Sal called.
Damn.
For not impressed. I told him to pull up.
Oh,
Shout out
damn.
Sal, bro.
Yo, shout out, not impressed.
Shout out,
Yeah,
not
shout out Not
impressed.
Impressed. He gave me this. Also,
Check-
shout out.
You see the brand?
Shout out Sacred.
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
Sal.
shout out
Sacred,
Sacred.
Hey, yo, Sal,
SacredWorld.us.
I'm mad as fuck I don't got one of them shirts, but it's cool. I forgive you, bro. Nah, but even like with Sal, bro, like a Willie Block veteran. I mean, 2016.
That's crazy, bro. That he
Yo,
lived on Woodley.
Willie Block, 2016, we was running amok, bro. That block
I'm not
hot.
surprised, bro.
We was making shit hot, bro. Me and him come from like trap, like in a trap on the floor to like, I see him doing this stuff now, and I'm doing my thing, and we're always just continue to support each other, you know. And that's like another thing. Like that seed was planted like long ago. We not even thinking none of this.
Bro, it's crazy how it works, because even like when you invited me to pick up food at your crib,
yeah,
I was like, bro, I've driven by your house
So many
times, bro.
Yeah, and I
like,
used to do fat productions.
I used to
and,
look
like,
at your house and be like, what are these dudes right here? Try to, try to
tagging and all
tagging
that.
everyone.
Look, the community
is
used to love
crazy,
it, bro. And that's what made me
That's
kind
funny.
of look at the bigger picture, because I'm doing stuff and then other people are like noticing it. And when I seen that, I'm like, oh, I like this. Like I like putting my body of work out there, and someone being like, that's dope. And it's just, you know, same thing with cooking or what we're doing here. Anytime someone like says, hey man, you're doing a good job, makes me want to even go harder.
Got to, bro.
But yeah, the valley's small.
Very
It's
small.
big and it's small at the same time.
Yeah, it's a trip.
That's why I be on my P's and Q's. I be on my P's and Q's with everybody, because you don't know who you're gonna meet, bro. And then you might disrespect the wrong person, and the door gets slammed in your face.
100%. No, you're right on that one. You are totally right on that one.
Yeah.
So you know, at the space that you're at now, do you get recognized a lot when you're on the street?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
A little light work.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, to me, it's always like a trip, but like I'm regular, bro. So like, you know, I'll dab people up. I'll talk to them. Like I'll have like 10-minute conversations with somebody. Like, you know, I'm just here, bro. I'm doing what I gotta do. What trips me out the most is when people notice me off my voice. I think that trips me out the most.
When they're like, "Man, his voice sounds familiar."
Yeah. It's happened. It's weird. It's crazy.
I almost fangirled
like at Disneyland. They happened at Disneyland. I'm like, out of all places, like.
What, like Macksimo?
Yeah, it was a trip. I was like, what?
How did that name come about? How did that? Is that?
So there was a lady with her daughter, and then she looks at me and she's like, "Are you Macksimo?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, I recognize your voice.
That's how she said it. Just straight up your voice.
Yeah, and then I was like, "That's wild." And then she told her daughter, like, "Look, he's on the radio," which is fire, because you know, we've noticed that we got a big support from kids. You know? And that's
the youth,
why
man.
the youth. So it's cool to see the kids, and obviously, like, you know, we greet them and just try to make sure that they remember that moment.
Yeah. Yeah, because the youth is the next. They're the future of us. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, without them, a lot of shit may not happen in the future.
I strive to have my phone popping as Macksimo. Every time I'm with this man, he's like, yo, excuse me. But I love that, bro. Like, this very business orientated, like. And when I hear him talking, he's not talking about like, yo, well, what club we hitting? And he's talking about like, oh,
yeah, you ain't catching me at no club.
And I'm like, yo, that's what the fuck it's about, you know?
That's what it has to.
I don't want dumb like people hitting me up for no dumb shit. Like, yo, we making moves? What are we doing?
We gotta eat,
thing,
man.
Know?
We gotta eat.
That's Mack right there. Yo. That's Mack right there.
You got the sauce. You got the sauce for sure, bro.
How did the name Macksimo come about?
So back in the day, like, I used to do graffiti, and then
I feel like everybody in the valley.
I kind of just, like, when I was creating an Instagram, like, it was like a nickname. So when I was creating an Instagram, I just kind of like fused it with some other words, and then I created Macksimo. Cause then I was like, that sounds kind of cool, you know. And then it's in Spanish, like Macksimo, like
Macksimo, like
big dog, big dog energy.
Roof, roof.
I didn't even think of it like that. That Macksimo was funny.
Yeah, and it just stuck, you know. It became a nickname.
I love that. I love the organic stuff. Cause like I remember my Instagram was Chris the Ruler. Then the homies on Willie would be like, oh, it's the homie Ruler. It's the homie Ruler. And then one day we're all turned up. And the homie Benacourt Carlos, this was like, he's like all drunk on the stairs. He's like, Bowler, and I was like, I like that. And I started just putting it on my page. And I'm walking down the street, and everyone's like, Bowler, and I knew I was on Willie when I heard that. So now when I use that towards like the food thing, and like people on the street are like, yo, Bowler, I'm like, oh. Like, I think it's like one of the homies, but now it's just a whole bigger thing.
It's crazy how, like, how many people, like, at least in the valley, I guess, I mean, I grew up on, like, this side, you know? I went to, like, Birmingham High School, so, like, everyone was on Woodley. A lot of people lived on Woodley. I remember even taking the bus. Half the bus would get off on Woodley. And then my homie Jamie, actually, he used to live on Woodley and Victory, literally the house right behind Vallarta. So, like, we would always be right there, and like everyone would be like obviously in between Woodley and Manon, but we'd literally always be behind Vallarta, and that was like the spot we grew up and like we learned a lot.
Willie's actually a very, legendary street if you really think about it, bro, because the airport's right there.
Yeah, facts.
Like, I forgot when on Sunday I'm passing by the Mayweather jets right there, and I'm like, this is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, to us, it's so normal to see that.
Yeah.
But it's not normal.
Bro,
like, some people never see
the richest people in the world be landing on Van Nuys Airport and you don't even realize it.
Like I remember when LeBron was getting signed to the Lakers, and his jet landed at Van Nuys Airport, and everybody was there at Van Nuys Airport. I'm all like, hey,
was it?
Yeah,
damn,
they had a bunch of photographers there and stuff like that. I'm like, hey, that's my airport. Yeah, bro.
Hey, I love that.
Networking, like
look at that,
we said
bro.
it, like we've been saying it. Networking.
See, look,
Hey, Papa, you like the Hot Wheel?
he got cars, Look, simple as him taking that chance to come over here and be like, hey, fuck it, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I might just borrow one of these cars. You know what I'm saying?
You look good in that one. It matches
Thank
your
you,
fit,
bro.
fool.
Yeah, I might just buy it.
I think you just came in that one right now, huh? They brought that one for you, huh?
Yeah,
you texted him on the side.
I think he's trying to sell it to me, bro.
How long did it take for you to get like a bag? Like where you're like, oh shit.
Man, I mean,
because I know it's not like fast, but like I want to know.
It depends, bro. I've gotten some good bags. I've gotten some okay bags. It varies, but no, man. I mean, I've had some shoots where it was some good bags, for sure.
Yeah, because I feel like there's sometimes you even do like regular stuff and you might not even charge, but you just doing that can take you to a whole other level.
No, for sure.
In a place that.
Yeah, bro. I mean, sometimes even like taking a smaller bag and traveling.
Yeah.
Itself that itself there's no monetary value that could cover that experience you're having. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I did that
bro.
for New York. I took a smaller bag, did 39 hours in New York. I felt like a superstar.
Easy, bro. Easy call.
Amazing, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm trying to hit Japan right now. Do some booler shits over there with my cousin.
I'm trying to do something like that, y'all. I'll go.
You be traveling, bro. You travel,
got it, bro. You gotta travel, man.
Especially you don't have kids. That's one thing I tell people with no kids. Even if you have kids, but I'm saying if you don't have kids, you can get your stuff up and go travel. The more you travel the world, I feel like the more you can get inspired and you can just see new things. Because you think of it like, oh, like your whole world is here. But it's like, bro, we're a speck.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Speck.
Bro, there's so much to experience, bro, and it's like even just like going out and experiencing other cultures, bro. It's like there's really no value to that.
Yeah.
Like just being able to have those experiences.
Hell yeah, no doubt on that.
And that's what it's about. I mean, like, you're not gonna take no money with you when you're gone.
That's
nothing.
true.
You ain't taking nothing.
You ain't taking nothing. Yeah, you don't take nothing with you. So it's better live the life, like do what you gotta do, enjoy it. Enjoy what you have, whether it's the little things that matter, enjoy what you got. Honestly.
Enjoy the journey, bro.
With that, do you have any advice, especially kids coming out of the 8, to give to them trying to start up a business or anything like that?
I mean, I think just do it. I think to just fail, bro. That's all it is. You learn from failing, you know what I'm saying?
Don't be scared to fail.
Don't be scared, bro, because it's like you can try, let's say you want to try the hat business and it don't work, but you're going to leave with a lesson. And then the next business you try, it could work, or if not, you leave with another lesson. And by the time you third, fourth business or idea, it's gonna start clicking. You know what I mean? And I mean, cause I shout out my nephew Anthony. He's someone too who like I've been pushing him to he wants to do clothes. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna get you a heat press machine. Oh, you want to do this? Cool, I'm gonna get you the whatever. So just teaching them that it's okay for things to not be good, like look good. Because when I first started photography, and I go back and look at it compared to now, I'm like, bro, I was trash as fuck, But it was just like the consistency of like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do it, and then it all clicks, So just go out and try, bro. Yeah. Go out and try, and if you fail, get back up, run it back.
Don't take the L's as losses. Take them as lessons.
Yep.
Because that's what they are at the end of it. So you're not taking a loss. You just learned a lesson. Maybe you did something wrong, or maybe some shit just didn't fall out that it was supposed to.
Right.
You learned a lesson from that. Now you know you got to do something else.
Facts.
You got to keep it pushing. You know, like just it's motivation at the end of it, because we see people doing it. If that person could do it, why can't you do it?
Right.
You know, if that person is out there getting a bag, why can't you be out there getting the same bag or even a bigger bag than them? You know.
Right.
That's what I see it as. And honestly, like I said, like once I found out that you were from the Valley, it gave me more inspiration, because I'm like, look at him. Cat coming out of a place that where I'm from,
Right.
And look where he's at now.
Van Nuys, California, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look where you're at now, and I'm pretty sure you're humbled about it, and you don't take anything for granted.
No.
But like, I see you, and I'm just like, damn, like this guy, like it's inspiring.
Thank you, bro.
And it pushed me to want to be more and better. You know,
I appreciate that.
It's
No,
like-
for real. And just do it, man.
Thank you, bro.
I mean,
Thank
you're doing
you.
it. We're
Yeah, I
here.
mean,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like I tell him too, like, bro, like,
And my bad too, because I took forever.
No,
bro.
no.
bro, you're
Hey,
busy.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you're a
next
busy
week.
man. We know
Next
it.
week.
Yeah, we
Next
know
week.
it. Yeah,
Next week.
we know you're a busy man.
Took like 7 months, man. My bad.
No, but like, for example, when you guys did when Brown Bag did the contest for a podcast to open up for them,
Right.
we had our people flooded the
I
comments.
seen that.
We had our people. Every day I was like, hey, go, like, don't, like, go.
I seen that,
go.
bro. Low key, I seen
And
that.
The day you guys announced the winner, Vic texted me. He let me know, like, hey, you guys didn't win, but I gave you guys a big shout out. When I got that text message, I wasn't hurt nothing. I was like, I texted him back, oh, it's all good. This is just more fuel for the flame.
Right.
Because the next time it's going to be us hosting the Novo and Brown Bag opening up for
Hey,
us, bro.
let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, at the end of it, it's all love and motivation, but I'm trying to be bigger than the next person on top of
Hey,
me.
man.
And that's the way you got to look at it.
Nothing wrong.
they're popping, they're
Yeah.
doing their thing. And I tell him, like, you should be proud of yourself, bro. Like, this is him. Like, I tell him, I came and I kind of like, I took from like your little bag, not little bag, but you know, like, I was like, okay, I could move. I see you. I see you, and I wish I had someone to tell me, like, yo, let's do this.
Right.
And then, you know, and I was like, well, if I could do that to help him, that would be dope. And then I'd be behind the camera, and then everyone just kept trying to talk to me. I was like, can I get a mic?
Listen, man, nothing wrong with being competitive and being inspired by other people.
Yeah,
and
for
I
sure.
mean, obviously, it's all in with love and the competitive nature.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
I think we all got it. And
'Cause honestly-
I'm big with competitiveness,
Oh,
bro.
yeah. Like,
Oh, hell yeah.
Like Brown Bag, shout out to Brown Bag, shout out Letty, Vic, Duno,
Shout out to
Mack,
fam, man.
Angie, everybody. Since day one, you guys inspired me. And the same thing, shout out to Julian and Teddy Mora. They used to be on Power 106.
Okay.
They're the ones that really got me into wanting to start a podcast.
Oh, dope.
Because they had theirs one size fits most. They don't do it no more. I'm trying to bring Julian on the pod.
Yeah.
Get your ass on there, bro. Come on.
Come on, Juliet.
You know who's a legend from Power 106 that I met? It's cool as fuck, DJ Charisma.
Oh,
Oh,
hell yeah,
Charisma,
bro.
legend.
Charisma.
Lemonade. Shout out to homie Adam. He's the general manager. He's like, yo, you want to come?
Yeah,
make some
Charisma's the
food?
GOAT.
Yeah.
Bro,
hell
Charisma's
yeah.
on the, and then I went.
She
and took
humbled
her.
as fuck.
Bro,
Humble.
she is the coolest ever. I took her a plate. I was like, yo, Charisma, I've like heard you all my life. You can try the food if it sucks. I just want to get. She's like, what's your name? She follows me right there and then. She's like, here, throws me some Charisma OG, and I was like, what? Like that little like experience to me like was everything, and I hope one day we'll be able to provide the same thing.
Hell
Yeah, she a legend, bro. Shout out Charisma, man.
Yeah.
I don't feel like she ever gets enough flowers.
Yeah,
But she
should.
definitely
She should.
is a legend in the culture.
Hell yeah, no
And
doubt.
She's
No
a great
doubt.
artist,
Yeah,
and, like,
facts.
and she's always showing love to the newer
That charisma
crowd.
cosign is a big deal. You know
Hell
what
no,
I'm saying?
I've heard
Oh,
about
man.
that. Yeah, most definitely. That charisma cosign,
yeah.
I take you a long way right there.
I seen her
For
like
sure on that one.
co-sign like Devour, co-sign Lefty, like a lot of like people that like started like newer, like the newer age, and I think that's the dopest thing you can do as, because I'm getting to the uncle like age, like I'm unk now. I'm not these little kids on the street
Yeah.
no more. But my homies that are younger, they even like the fire. Mine. I was like, yo, this like they're dropping shit like this. Like I need what's good? Like let me get on this. It don't matter how old you are. It don't mean I can't learn from you. And I can't teach
Facts.
you something. You can't teach me something. Like the homie Lucia that I cook with, he kind of I've never worked at teppanyaki spot, but he used to work at Benihana's and came, showed me like
Showed you the game.
and then I was like, and he's younger than me, bro. But I wasn't too prideful to be like, nah, like this one on the
Right.
You know?
Hey man, I swear I feel like the newer generation be young as hell and smart as hell. You know, they way more advanced in tech and everything, bro.
That kid don't even know how to tie his shoe, and he's like on YouTube like swipe me.
Yeah, facts, man. I myself be doing the same
He's
thing.
probably texting somebody on my phone right now.
A bunch of shit on your phone right now. Just know that.
It's getting declined. I'm telling you that right now. I ain't got no money. I'm broke, man. What you talking about?
I'm broke, baby.
Oh man.
All right, Mack. Man, we appreciate you coming on,
Love, bro.
We appreciate
Thank you,
everything,
man.
bro.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I appreciate
Before we wrap it
y'all.
up, though, give your shout outs. Any shout outs you want to give?
Shit, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. I don't got shit to say. Hey, man, Macksimo. Follow the homie ATM Danny. Follow the movement. All that matters. Follow the clothing brand as Sacred _US.
I need me
It's
some of them
called
shades
Sacred.
ASAP. Them
Yeah,
shades.
yeah, man. Shout out my boy Neri. Shout out.
Bro, this man, I'm telling you, this is what I like is that even off camera we sit and talk about what's the next move or what can we do. Like I remember the day I seen you, you know, everyone's there like drinking, a little this and that, and you're like on the computer with the homie like, oh, let me see them, like, and she popped out the glasses, and then you're like showing different shirts, and I was like, hell yeah, bro, like, don't be in this room not doing nothing, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Like whenever, I try to invite people to the studio. It's like a meeting of minds, you know.
Yeah,
like
yeah, for sure.
it's making sure people are cross networking and taking advantage of that moment.
For
Everyone
sure,
got something to
yeah.
offer, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's why like that's what I offer to everybody. It's
Yeah,
like,
bro.
yo, if I could do anything, I'm gonna help you make some connections. You know.
See, and that's what we love to see, because you're not the type to gatekeep or anything like that.
Nah.
You- like we said, everybody can eat at the end of the day.
The only thing I gatekeep is my photos, bro.
Hey, I mean, I can already tell you're gonna do a gallery on there when you feel like
Yeah, nah, facts. But yeah,
Big
man.
reach right there. Yeah,
Shout out to
tap
homie
in.
Neri, from that's my partner at Sacred. If you need any production stuff, develop DVLOPD. That's me and my homie Jamie, one of my best friends from middle school. Yeah, bro, and just tap in. And yeah, bro, that's it. That's all I gotta say.
All right, thank you
Bye,
again,
man.
bro.
Macksimo, thank you for putting on for the Valley.
Keep going. Keep you and Danny and everybody on your team, bro. Keep that shit pushing. Don't let
Thank you.
anybody
Hey,
stop y'all.
And make sure y'all tune in Brownback Mornings at Power 106,
Yeah.
5 a.m.
Yo,
to
ATM
11 a.m.
need a little hype man. I'll be on the stage.
Hey man, we might have to hit you up, bro. You got some competition, bro.
Hey yo,
You got a
Friendly
cousin who be
competition, like
dancing.
we said it already.
But yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
man.
man.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Let You Tell It
Love,
podcast.
love.
I'm Caesar,
It's Bowler.
and we out.
Peace,
Late.
everybody.
Interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. Get down with you, get down with you. I need an interview.